I've had loads of requests to do an updated video on this property. As many of you will know, it was sold and has just literally come back on the market, but the video was taken a long time ago, so we've probably had 10 or 12 mails now asking us to do an updated video so people can see the current condition. So this is now the 9th of March 2011. So coming into the living area. Again, another thing for people was they like the furnishings in this, so it's really having a look at what's remaining in the property from when it was originally photographed. So out of the lounge, a nice little step down goes down to a separate dining area, and you can see the stairs to the upper floor. Now bearing in mind this is 3 floors, as you'll see in a minute, go up from here. But we've got a nice dining area. Sorry, there's no internal windows in here, so the light is not fantastic. But you've got an open fireplace down at the end here. I don't know if you can see it, which is still a working fireplace. Nice built-in storage cupboards. There's a nice understairs storage cupboard there. You can see, I don't know if you can catch it, but a wooden sideboard, nice dining table and chairs. Just in small ornaments and soft furnishings, there must be over 3,000 euros worth of stuff in this house. So I'm now going down to the ground floor, which is solely the kitchen. Back door runs off of this out into a small courtyard. We'll go out there in a minute. There were under-counter fridges and stuff in there and a washing machine, but they've now gone. So this is ideal, as I say, because nice double doors here, little steps go out. Now this is where you can see, you know, most disrepair. These yucca palms have absolutely rocketed and really need to come out. You've also got this great big pot in the middle here, which is where a table and chairs used to be. So really this area needs a really good clean up and a rethink, I think. So coming in through, a lot of you will recognise this from the pictures. Got a big double archway there, and this goes into what was the pool area. Again, it's a bit of an overcast day, I'm sorry, I can't help that. So you can see you've got the swimming pool with no water in it anymore. This has got sunken spots in, and it's all filtered as you would do a normal swimming pool. So you've got a ceiling fan above it. Now you can see here there's drop-down curtains which are all hung up now, so that basically totally encloses this area. You've got nice internal lighting, as I mentioned, so this is an absolutely lovely feature, and very little effort would be brought back up to scratch again. And I think that's something that's important to bear in mind when you're looking at this sort of property, is the money that will be spent on putting in the features like that. If this house can be purchased for 45,000 euros, it's an incredible buy. So, coming up the internal stairwell, as I say, I apologise for the quality, but I can't turn on the lights. So we now come up to what is the second living room area, where, again, I don't know if you can see, but there's a very large wood burning stove, which is nearly 3,000 euros worth of kit still in situ. coffee table here, leather couch, another leather armchair. Built into the recess over here is like a big wicker book cabinet, or sorry, wood book cabinet. There's even a television. Another part of the lounge is over there. I'll show you that in a minute if I can, but again the lighting's quite bad. So into the main front bedroom. Condition of this very, very good. And there's lots of clutter, but this is just a sweep up out into the lounge again. As you can see, lighting very bad. Into the second front bedroom. There's a bed still in this one. Again, condition here very, very good indeed. Now if we come out from into the lounge again, as you can see maybe over there, you've got a great big double fronted chest. There's all ornaments. It's like a little recess really. There used to be a hi-fi and stuff all tucked into there, which is on your right as you come up the stairs. A little couch sitting there in front of me. So again, I'm now going to the rear of the property. You can see there's literally bits of furniture, nice light fittings everywhere as you walk through this property. So now this is really where the damage that's mentioned in the details and everything has occurred. As I said, when this originally came on the market, it was priced a heck of a lot higher. Then it got a small hole in the roof. This has been left untended for well over a year now, and they came in at nearly €6,000. But my estimate now is this will probably come in at more than €10,000. Just about €10,000 if you wanted to convert it back into a bedroom. The far easier and cheaper option would be to turn this into a very large rear roof terrace, because you could certainly do with some more outside space. To do that would probably come in at around €4,000. So back into the main part of the house. Interestingly, there's little stairs that go down here into that rear courtyard off of the kitchen and back down to the pool area. You can see here beautiful views out the back. So what I'm going to try and do now is the bathroom, but again no lighting, and the window in here is actually nailed shut, so I don't know if this will give any perspective. We've got a large sunken bath, and also to your right a very large double shower. Sorry, the battery keeps running out on the camera because this is the third video we've done today. Very juicy on the batteries. So I'm very quickly going to go out of this back door. This is where a tarp was put over the roof, but obviously that's blown off.